This is Dave prepping. It takes forever. Choking in my food. Welcome to Paul Pape Designs. This is my magnetic wall of tools. These are my nice steampunk goggles. Yeah, these are for letting me see things up close. I have a partial wall of, oh, you can barely see the wall of things over there. This is my cabinet of projects in mass. This is Alexa right here.
These are crackers from last week's episode.
Those are crackers from last week's episode. This is a TARDIS that I'm working on right now. So as you can see, I can keep it very sanitary, so when we eat this food, I'm sure it is good for us. Back to the crap. And we're back.
Alright.
That was the fastest you've ever done this, Dave. That's sarcasm.
Shut up.
Okay, so...
As they say on SNL, suck it, Trebek.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so it looks like we've got some foodstuffs here.
We do have some foodstuffs here.
Okay, we also have our Jimmy's dressing.
That's right.
So we'll be sampling with our Jimmy's.
That's right. So I will let you... So, for those of you viewing at home, there's candy which doesn't belong. Which one of these does not belong? There's the candy. That's actually Australian candy from that failed to make the podcast last week.
I see. Okay.
So
and then we have some things that look like roadkill or things that. Oh, I pulled this off my roof the other day.
That is what that looks like.
Interesting. Okay.
That'll teach you. So, which one would you like to try first?
I can smell it all. It smells like grass. Oh, that's grass. That's wheatgrass, isn't it? Oh, that is so wheatgrass. Okay. Or it smells like grass. All right, let's go with the moss. I'll go with the moss covered in sesame seeds, or bird seed, as I like to call it.
All right.
Speaking of which, so we have a nest of baby birds right outside our back door. They made a nest in a little light that sits out our porch light. And they had 6 eggs. We've been taking photographs of the 6 eggs as they progressed. And then they all hatched, and then all of them have been found dead at the bottom
Your
of the
cats.
nest. No, not the cats.
No?
Moms kicked them out. So either they died of exposure, or whatever. They weren't healthy enough that the moms kicked them out. So I think they only kicked out 5. So I think there might still be 1 alive. But then the next morning, that was Saturday. And then Sunday morning, I was awoken by my son saying, "Oh, there's something dead on the deck." And I'm like, "Okay, what could it be?" And I'm like, "Oh, that last bird finally died." Okay, so whatever. So it's like, "Oh yeah, that's definitely dead. Boys, stay away from it." And I'm like, "Why do I have to be the one to always pick up the carcasses?" So I go over there. Oh no, it's a bunny rabbit, and not like a brand new baby bunny rabbit, but like this bunny rabbit's been around the block a year or two. And it was just eviscerated, just disgusting. And so here I am, thinking it was a baby bird, and no, it's a full size. And I'm going out there to pick it up, put it in a bag, take it out to the trash, and Dresden's like, "Can I watch?" I'm like, "No, you're disturbed enough, dude. You don't need to be watching me pick this up." Anyways, green mossy things covered in bird seed.
Right.
What does this taste like?
You ready?
Man, you got a thing for seaweed. You like to buy the seaweed stuff. It's not bad. It's chalky.
And it is kale.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah, organic, gluten-free, non-GMO. What is GMO?
Modified organics. Something modified organics.
Kosher, not baked, not fried. Vegan. Kale. Brad's Raw Chips.
Until 3 years ago, who was the largest buyer of kale in the United States? Bit of trivia here for you.
California.
No, it's a company.
Oh, company.
One company.
I don't know. Del Monte? I don't know. Oh, Doritos? Frito-Lay?
Pizza Hut.
Oh, there you go. What the hell do they put kale in?
Nothing. It was the dressing for their salad bar.
Oh.
They were the largest buyer of kale as a throwaway.
Alrighty.
And it wasn't until the big "we gotta eat kale to feel better" that someone actually overdid them. So yeah.
And by the way, so as I'm looking at the ingredients, the first one, take a guess.
Kale.
No, that's the second one.
Sugar.
No, the first one is carrot.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So carrot, kale, flaxseed, buckwheat, groats.
Groats.
Yeah. Orange juice.
I am Groat.
That's right. Orange juice, onion, apple, lemon juice,
Yeah.
extra virgin olive oil. How can you be an extra virgin? It was put back?
No. I can explain that to you if you really
No, never mind. I don't. Garlic.
Mother goose. Oh, no, keep going.
All right. Himalayan sea salt.
Which is funny because I thought Himalaya was in the mountains.
Right. Seems a bit odd. Okay, so those are kale chips.
So let's eat the other kale chip.
It is.
So this one, so the first one looked like moss that has grown on a tree covered in birdseed. This one looks more like sawdust covered in birdseed.
There you go.
All right. Well, now this one's good because it's got sugar in it.
That actually does taste pretty good. Now these bags, these are 3-ounce bags. They each cost about $6. I went to Whole Foods.
Well, you went to Whole Paycheck. What did you expect?
Right. But I thought I'd have a pretty good shot at finding something for the podcast if I went there, so that's what I did.
That's true, but it is expensive.
It is. So these are sweet potato chips.
Yeah. Actually, not bad.
So, and the first ingredient, yams.
Which are sweet
Go
potatoes.
figure, right?
Now the weird thing is it does taste fried.
Yeah, even though it says not fried.
It's got a very like a burnt oil taste to it. So I'm wondering how, if they're not baked and they're not fried, how are they made? I wonder if they're dehydrated. I don't know. So it's got a weird.
Yeah. It says a meal in a bag loaded with omega-3s, live enzymes, lean protein, complex carbs, vital minerals, vitamins, nutrients, and fiber. The bag consists of a complete food group. Alrighty.
So, now, can you imagine sitting down at your dinner?
No. I would plow through these in the first 15 minutes of Big Bang Theory.
And that would be your meal. And you'd be done eating for the night.
No, then I'd have pizza and then top it off with some ice cream. But so the ingredients, like I said, start with the yams. All the rest were the same as what's in the other bag of chips.
Sure.
So there you go.
Give you some texture to chew on.
Yeah. Like you mentioned sugar, so there's maple syrup. That's got to be sugar because it didn't. Because they're
well, and yams have a natural sugar to them as well.
That's true.
So the sweet potato fries.
Alrighty.
Sweet potato fries.
So next one.
We'll do the broccoli.
So
Let's do the cheddar broccoli.
Okay, that one is they're called broccoli poppers. Cheese Louise.
Cheese Louise, huh?
Cheese Louise. They're dry now.
Now our prefaces, with saying, I can eat broccoli every day. I love broccoli. And now I eat my broccoli plain because I am allergic to dairy. That being said, I would not eat this broccoli.
Oh, really? I thought it was actually okay. So I imagine. So you know what fresh broccoli is like? You know what steamed broccoli is like?
Yeah.
This is very dry, crumbly.
It's freeze-dried, or
it's
dehydrated.
It's meant for the astronauts, is what that is.
It's dehydrated popcorn or broccoli.
Yeah. So I'm encouraged here. The first ingredient is broccoli.
Well, that's good because we can actually see the broccoli shape in these broccoli.
You just never know. So, thank you, Mr. SNL. So it also says sunflower seeds, chickpea miso.
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 Yeah.
And then it names things that are in miso. Lemon juice, carrot, blah blah blah, all this other stuff. More Himalayan sea salt.
The Himalayans love their salt.
No, this does not say. Oh, yes, it does too. Oh, wait a minute, there's a warning. Maybe I should have read this to begin with. This bag contains a small desiccant packet that helps keep the product inside fresh and tasty. It absorbs moisture. Oh, do not eat it. Oh, okay, I think we're good there.
Yeah, you know what that is, right?
No.
It's the little silica packets that they include in it, and it's basically it absorbs moisture, so that it keeps things nice and fresh. So you'll often find them in like new clothing or in bags of beef jerky.
And typically a silicate.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then another warning: manufactured in a facility that processes tree nuts.
Yeah, tree nuts.
Alright, next one.
So when was the first time you ever saw, while walking through the store, that you could buy nut meat? Because I know the first time I saw it, I was with Lindsay. This is after we got married, so apparently I had not paid much attention to that. The first time that we saw that you could buy nut meat by the pound, we both lost it. We enjoyed that grocery trip a lot.
Okay, juvenile. Alright, the next one.
Well, let's eat the other.
broccoli. Alright. Again, these are broccoli poppers, and it just says poppin' hot.
Poppin' hot.
Poppin' hot.
The stems are so freaking difficult to chew. So these are the broccoli florets for those of you who like to buy your groceries.
Oh, there we go. There's the kick.
There's something disturbing about eating these dry. I'm not a fan. And I love broccoli.
So the kick in there is provided by cayenne and jalapeno powder.
Okay.
Those are. I wouldn't want to eat too many. Personally, I wouldn't ever buy these again because they're just too damn expensive.
Right.
I mean, I guess I could price them like out on Amazon to see what. But and the others were 3-ounce bags. This is 1.5 ounces.
It's still $6.
It was like $5. It was a little cheaper. But holy hell,
That's an expensive venture.
It was.
I'm gonna say no. I mean, I actually like the flavor on that one better than the cheddar one, just because I had the heat. But that texture, man.
Heat.
All right. So now we have gummies.
So now we have
Australian gummies. Well, I know that's a cola. I'm guessing that's a lime.
So
that's pineapple, and that's a worm. So I'm gonna guess strawberry.
Teeth.
Oh, it's a teeth. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna guess that's a strawberry with a marshmallow nougat. Do you have a preference?
Nope.
I'm gonna go pineapple.
All right.
Oh, these are really stiff.
I'll go with this race car looking thing.
Okay. This is the last Australian food. Gummy.
It's got a good flavor to it.
These are those gummies that you get that aren't brand name. Hey, I wanted a interesting thing for those of you who actually have made it this far through the podcast.
Actually, I like that.
When you go to the grocery store or a supermarket, for those of you who don't have grocery stores, and you see like the brand name candy, and then right next to it you still see brand name candy, but they're in different bags and they're cheaper, usually 3 for $1. Expiration date of sugar is nebulous. Okay, there's a fresh sell-by date, but the expiration of sugar is, as long as it doesn't get wet, it doesn't really expire. It doesn't mold. And so what happens is the candies that go past their fresh-by date get sold in bulk to these other companies, and then they sit on a giant storeroom floor, or not storeroom floor, but just basically a warehouse floor, and then they get repackaged as other things. So the candy that you're getting there is candy that has gone past its good-by date somewhere else, and then is repackaged and can be sitting in those other packages for many, many more months.
So buy the old candy.
Don't buy the old candy. I mean, do if you're poor and that's what's going to work. But here's the thing. Okay, so like if it's unbagged candy, like like the sour cherries or gummies, and those are actually be fine. Stay away from things like Smarties or caramels or anything like that that are wrapped in a cellophane, because the cellophane, even though everybody thinks it's inert, it's actually not, and it can the taste and basically it leaches that cellophane, the oil, because it's an oil byproduct, leaches into the candy, because candy and sugar in itself is ascorbic, which it absorbs outside moisture and stuff, so it pulls it through there. And so you'll actually, like Smarties especially, which are love to be repackaged, they have a tendency to then taste like the cellophane, like have a really strong chemical taste to it, because it's actually changing the chemical makeup of the candy itself.
So that's probably what was wrong with those lifesavers last week. They were stored next to the perfume.
It's possible. No, it was on the package, unfortunately. So, all right, so that was all the food.
All right, so now we have the drinks.
We have the drinks. Okay, well, I already smelled the field.
All right.
Field of green. Okay, no, wait. That's cucumber. I smell cucumber in that one. And there's definitely some grass. There's some grass in that. It's not bad, but I know it's going to taste like a field. It's going to taste like my lawn when I mow it this afternoon. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right.
Let's do it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Oh, that is... I thought it wouldn't be too bad. That's nasty.
Oh.
Actually...
The cucumber isn't bad at the end.
The cucumber, yeah, it's like cucumber rind. I mean,
that's really what it tastes like. It tastes like cucumber rind.
You're right.
But the thing is, when you're drinking it, there's no high or low. There's no sour. There's no sweet.
Right. It's just bad.
It's just weird. It's like bile.
Right. And then you got the cucumber.
And then you get a cucumber kick at the end.
All right. So this looks like something Linda Blair might have spewed.
Yes.
But and I'll read in the order that's on this label. Celery, broccoli,
That's
parsley, wheatgrass,
yeah.
green cabbage, romaine, cucumber, spinach, and kale.
So there is like nothing sweet in this thing at all, which is why it doesn't kick off any of your sweet sensors on your tongue. So why it tastes like nothing when it goes down until it comes back up and tastes like cucumber.
Here's a good warning.
Oh.
This product has not been pasteurized and therefore may contain harmful bacteria that can cause serious illness in children, the elderly, and persons with weakened immune systems. I think that means I'm fucked. But I don't know.
You are screwed. Well, hopefully this other one is the oh god. Oh,
This one, yeah.
this is thick.
This red sludge looks like it's staining your cups.
Oh, and it doesn't smell good either. Oh, fork. I thought you'd give me at least one sweet. Okay.
Sorry, we have some more gummies after we're done.
Oh, that smells horrible, man. That is not pleasant. The
I will not disagree with you.
Smelled better than this one does. I thought for sure. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a. This is beet, isn't it? Okay, we're just gonna have to suck it up.
Here we go.
Suck it up, Buttercup. All right. Oh, it's thick. Oh.
Well, that was better than the green.
It's better than the green, but it's thick. I don't like my liquids thick. It's it's not beating. It is coating the inside of my cup with a thick and viscous
and your mouth and your stomach
scabby material.
Yep.
What is this?
It's made of kale.
God.
Notice the theme here?
Kale? Kale, no.
Yeah. Wah, wah. Kale, beets, oranges, and raspberries.
Oh, the raspberries is what saves it, huh? Mm-hmm. That's what gives it that tart. Ugh. Kale. People, for real. Kale.
I had to laugh because you'll note, so the first ingredients, or the ingredients I just read on the front, the first one listed on the back, which is where the truth, it says fresh squeezed organic orange juice. Orange was not one of the juices. Oh yeah, it was. Kale, beets, oranges, raspberries. But so oranges is first. Yeah, then the kale, then raspberries. Beets and filtered water.
Do you know what apple butter is? This is another foot. We're
like
eating.
It's like a jam or something.
Well, yeah, but you know how they make it?
No.
I did not know this, and I learned it this week. I love these how it's made shows. Okay. And one of the things, so they make apple cider. You like apple cider, correct?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, so the apple cider is different than apple juice in that they still have some of the pulp and whatnot inside of it. It is a very fall-esque type drink. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, what they do is they just basically take a bunch of apples and they just press them, and then out comes the stuff. And so instead of filtering it, that's why it's kind of at that cloudy nature, and if it sits in your fridge too long, it settles on the bottom, whatever. Okay, well, the stuff of apples that is remaining after they press cider is apple butter.
Waste not, want none.
Well, usually it goes to feed. So I thought, well, it
That's
does.
encouraging.
Well, it does. Like if you squeeze out, soybeans or whatever, make soy milk, whatnot. And, usually it goes off to feed as a dry material. Well, with the apples, they squeeze most of it out, and whatever's remaining, they just pump it in jars. I'm like, well, that's very interesting because I thought, and there's some fermentation in it, which would give that tartness, that kind of, they may add spice to it or not, I don't know, but I thought that was very intriguing that that's how apple butter is made.
Maybe we should have a jelly and jam episode because that's not something.
I have some exotic jellies we could try. Not KYs or anything like that. But
and certainly not with the two of us. Thank you.
That should be one, the edible sex toy episode. We'll do that one.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, edible sex.
Whatever.
Yeah, edible. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways.
I'll sit here and eat the edible panties and things like that.
So
I'm all in on that one.
We're not done.
Oh, we're not done. That's right. We've got.
Yeah. So we have some Jimmy's dressing to try with the foulest of the foul. So what is going to be your food, your foul du jour, I should say, to try with your Jimmy's? Now, I will say I had Jimmy's with watermelon this weekend. Okay.
Jimmy's with watermelon.
Jimmy's with watermelon. Well, because now I try it with everything. Mm-hmm. Like I make it a point. We bring it out every meal, and I'm like, what are we eating today? All right, try it every. I don't sit down and I don't glob it on there, but I always want to try it to see if I can find something that's a little bit different. And I brought it over to my in-laws' house, and they wanted to give it a shot. And so she made a nice little breaded chicken in panko.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, it was great with that. I mean, I gotta say, it was just like hands down. That's what it's made for.
Right.
But then I'm like, we also had watermelon and we had like a rice pilaf. And I'm like, all right, let's try these all together. Mm-hmm. And I will say, went with the rice pilaf.
Very cool. The watermelon is.
Not so much. It was sweet, but the tart in the Jimmy's doesn't work so well with the watermelon.
All right.
Yeah, I will say so. Yeah, not 100% on that one.
So for me, I actually, because I liked the broccoli.
Did you really?
And I would be curious to try the holy smoke with the spicy
broccoli.
But so we're gonna go with what I didn't care for, and that would be the lawn scrapings or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Because that was
the shingle sheet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna actually go with the cheddar broccoli because I didn't like the mouthfeel or the taste of this one. So
all right. So let's rock and roll.
All right, so I got my Jimmy's dressing. This is the Jimmy's Holy Smoke, for those of you who are joining us for the first time. We were trying this because it goes with anything. So here we go. Jimmy's with broccoli and Jimmy's with shingle sheets.
There you go.
Much improvement. I gotta say, that's really good.
It is good. That actually went really well with the kale chip.
And it actually helps with the weird mouthfeel of the dried broccoli. So I'll say, winner, Jimmy's dinner here. So, go ahead and try it.
I'm going to try the spicy broccoli.
While you're trying that, I'll read our little send-off here. So, this segment is brought to you by Jimmy's Holy Smoke Dip. If it can make freeze-dried broccoli covered in cheese and grass shingles taste better, imagine what it would do for your veggies, burgers, and chips. Jimmy's Holy Smoke Dip is available at your local grocers or online at jimmysdressing.com. If you can't find Jimmy Dressing locally, be sure to ask for them to carry it. Yeah, tripped over my own words there. Listeners to the podcast, though, can take 10% off their first order by using promo code FrontPorch with their purchase. Just be sure to use the promo code FrontPorch, all one word, to receive the discount. Jimmy's Holy Smoke Dip. It goes great with anything, and if anyone would know, it'd be us. All right.
Great job there, Paul.
Of course, and now it's time for Dave's Shitty Joke of the Week.
Nice touch. You're going to do that every week now?
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, we'll just cover that with this.
Dave sent me a text yesterday saying that he was successful with his quest to find food for this week's podcast, and so I gave him 1,000 experience points in the option of having... so the options were me giving a shit.
Right.
Me singing seductively the Mission Impossible theme song. Or a picture of this beautiful lady.
And that was just wrong. That picture was just wrong.
Everybody's beautiful, Dave.
Okay. Well, let's go with that. Alrighty. On to the jokes.
Please do.
Alrighty. What do you call a slow hurricane?
What do you call a slow hurricane?
A slow-a-cane.
Nope.
It's hurricane season, Paul.
Yeah, well, hurricane up and send the other joke.
Okay. Right. Trust me, this one's not any better.
I'm sure.
Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall?
Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall?
To make up for a bad summer.
Okay, I'll give you that. That was kind of funny. I'll tell my kids that one. All right, you got me on the line. All right, so should we ask her?
Let's do it.
You want to move the mic a little bit closer to her so she can
Sure.
All right. Alexa, tell us a joke.
Why don't oysters share their pearls? They're shellfish.
Why don't oysters share their pearls? They're shellfish.
That was good.
Wah, wah, wah.
I liked it.
I think it's on par with the Humpty Dumpty one.
There
I'll
you
give you
go.
both. I'll give you both.
All right.
It's a tie. So, I can still taste that broccoli.
Me too. The spicy one.
Yeah, that'd probably be better. All right, so is that
Yeah.
do it?
That's it. That's
All right, so thank you for listening to our podcast. If you like what you hear, you can hear all of our past episodes on our website, which is talesfromfrontporch.com. We can also be found on Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. Right? No.
No.
Damn.
Again with the iHeart.
I don't know.
It's Tune In.
TuneIn Radio. Is it TuneIn?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if you can find us on iHeartRadio.
No, because that's a certain...
Oh, that's our radio station thing?
Yeah.
Not a broadcast thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there's some free plugs for iHeart. TuneIn Radio. Tune in.
Tune In.
I will write that down someday.
I'm sure you will.
No, I won't.
No.
And then we also have a Facebook fan page, which is facebook.com/Tales from the Front Porch. We had some people chime in on the names for the printers.
What
We're still waiting for those, and also we're waiting for anybody who wants to do any artwork. We're doing a logo contest. If you can design a new logo to be used on our podcast and website, you will win a cash prize.
And if you have any ideas for the Will They Eat It?
Yeah, please either send us you can send us a link. You don't even have to send us the food if you'd like us to just go and find it. But if you want to send us the food, please do. We obviously had a great deal of fun with the Australian food, so that was good. And if you'd like, we'd even be willing to pay for it. If you want to send us the food, if you're like, well, I'd like to, but I don't really want to give you guys any money.
Right.
Yeah,
we're good for it.
Just send us a bill. Just don't go overboard. We're not trying to lobster and steak here.
No, we don't need a bill scribbled on a piece of notebook paper.
Right. So,
yeah.
And then, so we're also at Facebook page, facebook.com/Tales from Porch, which I already talked about. And, that is
good. That makes sense, sure. And you
are?
are?
The website. I'm Paul Pape of Paul Pape Designs. Soon to open a new, a website called Makerman Studio. And by the time you guys hear this, it will already be up because I have a trade show featuring the Makerman Studio, and so I should probably so Makerman Studios and Paul Pape Designs. So you can find me anywhere that there is the Paul Pape.
There you go.
And you are?
Dave Duvall. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, and on the Twitter.
Guitar! That it?
That's it.
Okay. Cool. Well, it was nice talking to you, Dave. Take us out, pal. Yeah, we should turn that off.
I'll let you do that since you're
Dun 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 dun. Beep 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 beep.